Did you know that ice can be one of the most destructive forces in the Marvel Universe? From creating impenetrable weapons to freezing entire cities, the power of ice is something that even the strongest heroes can't ignore. In today's video, we'll introduce you to the 7 biggest ice users in Marvel. Get ready to meet epic characters with unique abilities and spine-chilling stories. Ice Princess. The Ice Princess made her debut in Captain America Mer 387 back in 1991 as a villain who joined the Femazons, a team of radical villainesses, and challenged the hero with a plan to create a world ruled only by women. Her main power is ice manipulation, allowing her to create freezing winds and icy blasts to attack her enemies. She can also form sharp ice stakes and even freeze surfaces, making her a formidable foe. In her fight against Captain America, the Ice Princess used these abilities to put the hero in a tough spot, creating a dangerous and unpredictable battleground. With her ideological motives and lethal powers, she stood out as a unique villain, posing a significant threat in the Marvel Universe. Cold Moon? Raised in a lab, Wanxia grew up unable to control her ability to generate intense cold. She was portrayed as a reclusive but extremely smart young woman, isolated from the world and only visited by her caretaker, all while feeling like something was missing in her life. At 16, when she finally met her brother, her ice powers fully awakened. Taking on the name Cold Moon, she became one of the most powerful figures tied to ice. Cold Moon has the ability to generate and control waves of cold and ice, able to manipulate extremely low temperatures. Her strength is so immense that the limits of her powers are still unknown. With a formidable ability to create icy storms and blasts of extreme cold, Cold Moon is a huge threat, capable of challenging even the strongest heroes. Bitter Frost. Betty Forrest's journey was filled with pain and suffering. After losing her mother to cancer and suffering abuse at the hands of her alcoholic father, Betty thought she had found a fresh start when she fell in love with Wayne. However, her relationship with him ended up becoming a painful chapter in her life. During an argument, Wayne attacked her, and Betty ended up caught in an experiment involving extreme cold. This accident transformed her into the powerful Bitter Frost, an entity with the ability to control ice. Driven by a thirst for revenge, Bitter Frost doesn't hesitate to use her new powers to kill her own father, freezing him to death. Her ice manipulation powers are immense, allowing her to create freezing blasts and control her surroundings. She becomes an unstoppable threat, willing to freeze anyone and anything that stands in her way, especially those who caused her so much pain. If you're enjoying this journey through ice powers, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome videos like this one. Now let's get back to the video. Ymir. Ymir is the biggest and oldest ice giant in the Marvel Universe, the progenitor of all the giants from Niflheim, rivaling Odin in power. Standing over 300 meters tall, Ymir has immense strength and durability, making him a force of nature that's nearly impossible to defeat. His ability to generate deadly waves of cold makes him a feared enemy, capable of destroying anything in his path with the sheer power of ice. On top of his incredible strength, Ymir has a unique ability. He can regenerate. Even when destroyed, he can come back to life from the smallest piece of ice, making him almost immortal. As the first of the ice giants, his presence in the Marvel Universe represents an ancient force, carrying with him a primordial power that surpasses the understanding of other beings. His resilience and power to manipulate ice make him one of the most formidable figures in the Marvel Universe, a true ice titan. When he shows up, it's impossible not to feel the weight of his massive presence and his ability to destroy everything around him with eternal cold. Storm. One of the most powerful mutants in the Marvel Universe. While her powers are mainly linked to weather manipulation, Ororo has a deep connection with ice, using it to dominate her enemies in crucial situations. She has the ability to manipulate temperature and humidity, allowing her to create snowstorms and ice with surgical precision. As a true weather goddess, Storm can not only change the climate but also freeze large areas, creating devastating blizzards in seconds. Plus, she can use the cold as a combat weapon, freezing her enemies or creating an entirely frozen battlefield to her advantage. Her ability to fly and control lightning makes her one of the most feared opponents in the Marvel Universe. When she calls upon the power of the weather, it's impossible not to feel the magnitude of her strength, capable of destroying anything in her way. Her ability to manipulate ice is a reflection of her unique connection to the elements, making her one of the most formidable and strategic heroines of the X-Men. Luna Snow. Luna Snow is a K-pop star from South Korea who became a superhero after an experiment with cryogenic technology. Her unique ability to generate ice from her hands allows her to create freezing weapons, shields, and even cold blasts in combat. Her power is so versatile that she can use ice in many ways, both defensively and offensively, creating force fields or launching freezing blasts with precision. Beyond her powers, Luna Snow stands out for her stylish look, which combines her pop star lifestyle with her identity as a hero. She blends strength and style, making her one of the most interesting representatives of Marvel in the Asian scene. Her ability to turn ice into a powerful tool, along with her charisma, makes her a unique figure in the Marvel Universe. Luna Snow is the perfect mix of strength, style, and skill, making her an innovative hero and a K-pop icon. Iceman. Bobby Drake, aka Iceman, was the youngest of the original X-Men. Even though he wasn't highly valued by many at first, he's one of the most powerful mutants in the Marvel Universe, classified as an Omega-level mutant. His powers have evolved a lot over time. At first, he could only cover his body in ice, but over the years, his ability expanded to full control of ice, allowing him to turn into organic ice, changing his shape and size at will. Iceman can create sharp ice weapons from his body and control ice in incredibly creative and destructive ways. He can generate snowstorms, manipulate temperature, and even freeze molecules with precision, making him one of the most formidable characters in the Marvel Universe. His evolution as a mutant turned him into one of the greatest heroes and one of the most imposing figures among the X-Men, with nearly unlimited powers. These were the biggest ice power users in Marvel. Now, if you liked it, don't miss the video on the greatest users of raw strength physical power in Marvel, which will pop up on the final screen. That video is amazing. See you there.